leave that out for debating because I don't believe that there's a great player because our game is a team game and one player can't do it. Like I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He's a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one-on-one. He's shooting bad shots.
Okay, first of all, that's a flat-out, bold-faced lie saying that LeBron James is the best statistical player and no one can mess with him or come close. He said no one can come close. None. It's no debate. Are you kidding me? Michael Jordan averaged more points than LeBron. LeBron averaged more rebounds and assists. Jordan averaged more steals. And it's a complete tie in blocks. A tie. So the five major statistical categories is points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Jordan wins 2 of them. LeBron wins 2 of them. In the 5th category, blocks, it's a tie. So, what am I missing? How is Jordan not touching LeBron in stats? Are you talking about totals? Oh, he must be talking about totals. Oh, you mean because LeBron is gonna play 20 plus years to win 4 championships and 4 MVPs and 4 Finals MVPs, while Jordan only had to play 15 years to win 6 championships, 6 Finals MVPs, and 5 MVPs. Yeah, I mean, Jordan didn't have to play that long. So, of course, LeBron is going to have more stat totals. But when you look at the averages, Jordan, it's a tie. It's a tie. Since Jordan was such an awful teammate, since he was so terrible and you hated playing with him so much, how come when Jordan went to go play baseball, Scottie, how come when Jordan went to go play baseball and y'all couldn't get out the second round of the playoffs one year, and then the next year y'all was struggling trying to fight for it even to make the playoffs in 95, why was you begging Jordan to come back? Why was you begging him to come back? Why? I mean, y'all did get to the second round of the playoffs and everything like that. But in 91, 92, and 93, the Bulls easily beat the Knicks. Without Jordan, y'all couldn't get past the Knicks. Y'all couldn't get past the Knicks when you was the man, Scottie. You had your chance. And we seen what happened. You was crying, putting your head in the towel. Scottie loves to talk about, oh, before I got there, the Bulls couldn't make it out of the first round. Before I got there, Jordan couldn't win a playoff series. Well, they won a playoff series in '88, which you and before you got there, right? He didn't get out the first round before you got there. That's true. But when you got there, Scottie, you were averaging 7 points a game. 7 points a game. 7, Scottie. You were averaging 7 points a game. I don't think it really made a difference in 1988 whether you were there or not. Jordan was going to get them out of the first round regardless. Your little 7 points a game didn't make a difference. And then the next year you averaged 14. Okay, I mean that's admirable. That's nice. That's cool. They got to the conference finals, with you averaging 16 points a game. 16. I mean that's cool. I mean you putting up Lamar Odom type numbers. You putting up decent numbers. I mean that's nice, but you're not a driving force. You're not a factor. That's not like when LeBron got AD. No, it's not. That's not like That's like not like Kareem having Magic or Magic having Kareem. No, it's not. Absolutely not. That's not like Jerry West having Wilt. You were a decent. You were a bit. I don't even think you made the All-Star this year. Then the next year they won the championship. You're averaging 17 points a game. The next year you did. Oh, clap it up. 21 points a game. In 92. So 91 you're averaging 17. 92 you're averaging 21. And 93 you're averaging 18. But the way you talking, you would think you was putting up 25, 26 points a game. No. Let's take a look at what Jordan was averaging during those years. So when they first won the championship in 1991, Jordan was averaging 31 points a game. Scottie, you were averaging 17. Then the next year, in 92, Jordan's averaging 30 points a game. Scottie, you averaged 21. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I mean, you was Paul Gasol to his Kobe. Even though Paul Gasol never averaged that much, but, you know, you get where I'm going with that. And then the next year, in 93, Jordan averaged 32 points a game. And he's winning scoring titles all of these years. All of these highlighted years, Jordan is winning the scoring title. So he averages 32 points a game in 93. And in 93, you're averaging 18. But you're acting like it was you that was making them win? No. I mean, you a great number 2, but that's all you was. That's all you ever going to be. When you was the number 1, y'all got to the second round of the playoffs and couldn't beat a team that y'all dominated when Jordan was on the team for 3 straight years. They finally beat y'all because Jordan's off the team. The next year, in 1995, without Jordan, y'all only 3 games over 500. This is a team that three-peated. And now they only 3 games over 500 because Jordan's missing. Scottie Pippen should be thanking Michael Jordan, because that could have been somebody else in his place, like Dominique Wilkins. If Dominique Wilkins would have been on those Bulls teams instead of Scottie Pippen, they would have won those championships the same way that they won them with Scottie Pippen. And Dominique Wilkins, I'm sure he would have been happy to put on them 6 rings. So you was not irreplaceable. Jordan is the GOAT. He's the reason why those 2 3-peats happened. Not you. You were a part of the reason, but you were replaceable. And somebody like Dominique Wilkins could have easily replaced you. And they still would have won those 6 championships. You need to be thanking Michael Jordan. See, Scottie Pippen been smelling his own stuff too long, because he think he better than what he was. You was a certified number 2. You wasn't never a number 1. That's why you was begging Jordan to come back, because you knew you wasn't a number 1. See, because Kobe was begging to get away from Shaq. He was begging to get away from Shaq because Kobe knew that he wasn't a number 2. Kobe was a number 1. But Scottie, you're a number 2. You were begging for Jordan to come back and play with you. Somebody that knows that they're number 1 is begging to get away from the other player, like Kobe did with Shaq. He was begging to go to play without Shaq. He didn't want to play with Shaq anymore because he knew he was a number 1. But Scottie, you knew in your heart you were a number 2. You were not a number 1, and you knew it. That's why you were begging Jordan to come back. If you thought you was a number 1, you wouldn't have wanted Jordan to come back. No team was ever going to win with Scottie Pippen as their best player. Ever. It just wasn't going to happen. And you know it. Bottom line is, we know why you acting like this, Scottie. It's coming from a place of hurt. I mean, you've been hating on Jordan for a while, but you haven't said anything for a while. I know why you coming out saying something now. And we know it. We know why. Because his son is long stroking your wife. We know why you upset. And I can't blame you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you probably sitting up at home wondering, does he go as deep as you? You know what I'm saying? What positions is he hitting it in and all of that? I understand. I understand why you mad. You mad. But I mean you gotta get over it, man. She chose, man. Larissa chose. She chose, man. Now you need to let it go, man, cause you making yourself look real bad. You making yourself look real bad. You need to let this go because you taking a lot of L's right now, bro. You taking a whole lot of L's right now.
Mr. Pretty Tony, I mean, you know the rules of the game. I mean, your bitch just chose me. Now we can settle this like you got some class, so we can get into some gangster shit.